sure everyone has their fantasies for like a career they want when they're growing up. Like mine was being an actor when I was little, but that didn't work out for me because it just didn't work out. So I found a career that I can still work in the movie field and even in the video game industry, and that is a 3D artist or an animator, as they're more likely known. And they are what makes the movies come to life. And I chose this career because it's what I want to do, and I researched 3 main points for you guys. And the first one will be the salary, which everyone would like to know. And then 2, the skills needed, and then 3, some of the tasks that are required for a 3D artist. So let's start with the annual salary. And the wage depends on experience and location, and of course, what company you work for. And a recent article from Home Fair claims the average annual wage in Springfield, Missouri is $44,375. And the lower 25th percentile says $37,000, and the higher 75th percentile says $53,662. And then the U.S. annual average is $47,000, and then the lower 25th percentile would be $39,000, and the higher 75th percentile makes about $57,000. So it's just a little higher than Springfield, but it's about the same. So now let's talk about some of the skills needed to be a 3D artist. A lot of computer and art skills are needed, obviously. A recent article from Indeed lists several skills they believe are needed. And they say a 3D artist should have intermediate Photoshop knowledge and should be able to have basic web design skills like HTML and Java, and photography and videography fundamentals such as lighting and camera angles, and of course know how to use an animation software like Maya, 3ds Max, and many others. But that depends on the company mainly, because they would like, different companies require different knowledge of different animation programs. Now lastly, let's talk about some of the tasks required by a 3D artist. And a recent article on ONET describes some of the important tasks that may be required in a daily setting for a 3D artist. And they say they should be able to create 2- and 3-dimensional images using an animation software, and then make those images look complex by using lighting, color, and texture. This is what makes the image come to life. And then lastly, be able to apply story development tools. And then Career Info also says the same things but adds more, like be able to use real-life models and puppets to simulate the behaviors of an animation that they want to create. And then be able to create pen and paper images, then turn them into the animations. Now to summarize and end my speech, let's review what we have talked about. First, I talked about the difference between the U.S. and Springfield annual wage, and then we talked about some of the skills needed to become an animator. And then lastly, we talked about some of the tasks that may be required for a 3D artist. Now you know about a career that helps make the movies and video games come alive. And with that, I want to thank you for your time.